Great. Yeah.
Yes, Theater Mania.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously, very emotional night.
Yeah.
Given everything that happened.
Yeah.
With your family. How do you prepare for a night like this when you have to?
I don't know that you can prepare for it. You know, we were doing the matinee today, and I was just sort of thinking as I was looking at this beautiful ensemble of people that I get the chance to work with, thinking how special this year and a half has been for us. I mean, most of us have been together since February of 2011, playing music and singing, and then we all went up to Cambridge together at ART, and we sort of bonded up there as a family. And so I was just looking around and thinking, John Tiffany said early on that it doesn't matter what the reviews say, it doesn't matter how many Tonys we get nominated for, how many we win. He said this on opening night of our Broadway run. He said, we have done the show that we wanted to do, and we created the show that we wanted to create. And that's a fact, and I think that that speaks to what has happened for us tonight and the blessings that have been bestowed on us, is that we were true to ourselves first and never to anything else.
Paper Magazine.
Thank you.
Is it tough to make your entrance with the audience on the stage like that?
Not really. I mean, everyone is pretty friendly. There are a couple times people come up and say, hey, Steve. You know, and I just go, oh, yeah, I'm Irish, if you don't mind. So, thanks anyway. But, you know, you just sort of, it's so much a part of our show that you try not to be, you know, you don't want to be negative about it. And people are just up there to have a good time. No one's up there to start trouble. So I actually enjoy being out there.
And no one's ever spilled a drink on you?
Oh, please, people spill drinks all the time. It's part of, we're an Irish show. It's part of the fun of it.
Yes, right.
Were you totally shocked?
Absolutely.
What advice do you have for new people in the theater?
Oh, well, that's a two-part answer. Yes, I was absolutely shocked. I know everyone says that, but I just, you know, I mean, I grew up dirt poor in the middle of Nowheresville, and you don't ever expect for things to happen, and I think that's a good thing. You're constantly surprised in your life, you're never let down. I'm sorry, the second part of your question, or second question?
What advice for new people?
Yes. I'm always a little cynical on this, because I always tell people if there's something else you can do, do that. Because this business is tough and it beats you down, and I got out of school in 2005, and you know, by most standards I've had a very successful time, and I'm thrilled for that, but that's not the way it goes for everyone. And so if you feel like there's something else you can do with your life, then do that. But if you feel like there's nothing else that you can do and that you'll be completely lost if you try to do anything else, then you know that you're in the right business, because that's how I've always felt, and I know that's how everyone else has always felt.
Right here in the front, yes.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks.
How's it feel sharing this night with your former one-time machine co-star, Audra?
I mean, it's amazing, but it's not only her. I sort of jokingly said that if you hang out with me or work with me, you will win a Tony, because I did Spam a lot with Michael McGraw and Christian Borle. I was Lance a lot with the two of them. I went to school with Nina Arianda. James Corden and I used to get drunk at Angus McIndoe's together all the time when I was doing Spam a lot and he was doing the History Boys. I mean, we'd get drunk, stay out till like 4 or 5 in the morning back when my younger days, and I didn't have to sing for a living. But, so yeah, you know, and then everybody from Once, so I just feel like every one of my friends won tonight. And Judith Light and I became friends recently, like bonded over the loss of our parents, and it was just such a surreal evening. I can't even begin to explain to you what it's like to sit in those seats and watch it all unfold around you.
Do you think they owe you anything, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna have them take me out to the Palm for some steak dinner. Yeah.
Right here, second row.
It just strikes me because this show, obviously when you're an actor, you have to be vulnerable, and you're so vulnerable when you do the show because not only you're singing, you're performing, and you're playing an instrument on stage. And then here tonight, you win a Tony Award, and again, you're being so vulnerable and open and sharing this emotional experience that you had.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, how can you even articulate that type of vulnerability?
Well, because my mother raised me the right way. My mother told me to speak from my heart always. That's why I don't prepare speeches, because speeches are boring. If you get up there and read from a piece of paper, it's boring. And it's also presumptuous. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's a little presumptuous, I think, to sit and plan out your speech. And so, I know how I feel about this show, and I know how I feel about everything that has happened in my life over the last 2 months and over the past. I mean, my mom had cancer for 14 years. She fought her butt off for 14 years, and that instilled in me a certain set way that I would like to live my life, and that is to always speak from your heart and share. I don't know, what's the point of me pretending like everything's okay all the time? It's not okay. I miss my mom, and she should be here with me tonight. and she is with me, but not in the way that I would like for her to be. And I miss having conversations with her. And this past, well, ever since the Tony nominations came out, this has given me the opportunity to share with all of you who probably could care less, but that's fine. It gives me the opportunity to share with you what a wonderful and courageous and beautiful person my mother was. And I just got to share it with how many millions of people. And I spoke her name out loud, and now everyone knows that somewhere a woman died way too young from a horrible disease. And I miss her, and I love her. So that's my answer.
It was a beautiful moment.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Congratulations. Thank you so
you.
much.
Thanks, guys.